Hello, everybody. I am so excited to be here today. No, I am not Tara Jackson. As you can see, my name is Shanice Lewis, and I am the virtual MC for Side Gig Con. Now, you should know about Side Gig Con because it's happening this week. As a matter of fact, not only you should know about it, you should be registered and have your tickets and should be anticipating the start date. And actually, today you're in for a treat because we have some of the amazing speakers that are on the lineup, and we're going to give you a sneak peek at some of the amazing things that they're going to talk about. So if you haven't already, make sure you go to sidegigcon.com and register for your tickets right now. Space is limited. This is a hot event. Everybody needs a side gig because guess what? A tank of gas is about $100 right now. So you need a side gig so you can have some extra money. Side Gig Con is the place that you can definitely make sure you have some extra money in your pocket so you can be recession proof. So the first person we're going to talk to today is Sonia, and she's going to tell us about podcasting. Podcasting is a big industry right now. Everybody has a podcast. Everybody's podcast is not good. So Sonia is going to tell us about podcasting and how to be a great podcaster and a great podcast guest. So hi, Sonia. How are you?
Hello, Shanice. Thank you so much for having me.
So I'm excited to have you on and talk a little bit about Side Gig Con. You're one of the amazing speakers we have on the lineup. So introduce yourself and tell us a little bit about your business.
Absolutely. Well, my name is Sonia Keeve, and I am the CEO and founder of Sisters with a Voice Podcast Network. And I help women entrepreneurs get unstuck from thinking about doing a podcast to actually building, launching, and monetizing in just 30 days.
Wow, just 30
And so I'm
days.
excited to be here. Yep, in 30 days, absolutely.
And so in 30 days, you can go from concept to a side gig.
Absolutely. Absolutely. And I know this to be true because that's exactly how I was able to build my business to where it is today. Because I was laid off from corporate America unexpectedly and now needed to figure out how I could, generate additional revenue for my household. And so without any help, I figured out how to do it and put it all together. And so I figured, if I could start my own podcast, you know what, I need to show other women primarily because, I'm all for my girls. I mean, no disrespect to the fellas out there, but for my ladies, I definitely want them to be able to utilize their voice, share their expertise, and really start making the money that they deserve. And podcasting is the way that you can do that and monetize it in just 30 days.
So what is some of the things you will be sharing at the Side Gig Con virtual conference?
So we're going to be talking about an amazing topic. Many of us, even if you've never started a podcast, but perhaps you want to get more visibility and you want to get out there with your business and what you do and how you serve. So you're looking to now get on podcast shows, right? Well, guess what? There's a method to really getting on podcasts. And so I'm going to teach you how you can pitch yourself to land on podcast shows so that you can get the credibility, the visibility, and profitability for your business. And so we're going to be talking about all of the do's and the don'ts, because trust me, you don't want to just get on a podcast simply to just talk out your business and what you're doing. There needs to be some value add for not only yourself, but also for the host for the shows that you want to be on. So you definitely want to tune in to hear my talk on how to pitch yourself and pitch yourself well to so that you can land those podcast interviews and start really getting out there, and so people can know who you are, how you serve, and create value for those who are going to tune in and learn more about all of the wonderful things that you're doing. So this is going to be something you'll definitely want to hear about and learn about, and definitely take some copious notes because, honey, I'm bringing the fire.
All right, that's what we like, fire. And so, why do you think it's so important for people to attend the conference this week?
It's important because let me tell you something, honey. If you were like me being laid off and you're like, you know what, I need to get my business going, I need to get that side gig going, you're going to want to be in the room because you're going to get the blueprint, the success blueprint of what it takes to build a side gig and to make money at a side gig. Because trust me, sometimes not everybody is ready to just be a full-time entrepreneur. Some people, believe it or not, they love what they do. And so there is no shade to that. I believe in, honey, making money, having multiple streams of income. So you want to be in the place and get and learn from the experts that are building these amazing side gigs. And then potentially, if you ever decide you want to do it full time, guess what? You've got that alternative to do that. But if not, and you want to keep that 9 to 5 and build that business on the side to do, I like to call it your play money. So you get to play, and we work hard. Guess what? We're going to even play harder here at Side Gig 2022.
Right, and your play money, it might be the money you need. It's not play money. The money you need for your bills money.
Honey, yeah.
So, what is a quick tip you can give to people with side hustles and side gigs?
So if you've got a side gig or even thinking about a side gig, definitely the first thing you want to do is you want to be very clear on who is the audience that you're serving. Because, if you're just throwing a target and you're not actually trying to hit a bullseye, you need to know who you're targeting because you don't want your message to be missed. You don't want to miss the people that you're supposed to serve because every side gig has a purpose. And so if you are wanting to build a side gig, definitely identify who is your target market, who are you going to be serving, and then what is the value add that your business is going to do, because it should do one of two things. It should help solve a problem, or it should help pursue a passion.
Absolutely. Well, I am looking forward to hearing you speak Thursday at Side Gig Con. Thank you so much for taking the time to talk with me today. And I'm a fellow podcaster, so I enjoy talking about podcasts all the time. So I definitely want to connect with you and network with you too. So this is not only a learning time, but a time to network too. So this
Yes.
is a good event. And thank you again, sidegigcon.com to purchase your tickets. Thank you so much. And so again, Side Gig Con 2020. Make sure you purchase your tickets Wednesday. The price is going up. Yesterday's price is not today's price. Make sure you get it. This is an in-demand event. Everybody needs a side gig, a side hustle. Remember, 2020, people are losing their jobs. You need to have something else, an additional stream of income. So you need to make sure you attend Side Gig Con so you can get it up and running now. So we have another fabulous speaker that is on the lineup for this week. It is Miss Jerry. Is Miss Jerry on the line?
Hi, Shanice.
Hi.
Hi.
So we're excited to talk to you too because, as I mentioned earlier, gas is $100 a tank now. So we definitely need more information about your work. So introduce yourself and your business.
Sure, Shanice. I'm going to be talking about business credit and especially how to leverage it to get financing for your business as you grow it. I was a part of Side Gig Con last year and it was a phenomenal experience. And I have to tell you, I really enjoyed learning from the other speakers as much as I did presenting. So, that's one advantage of being a speaker. You get to check out what everyone else is doing. And I took pages and pages of notes from other speakers and got some really, really good tips. So I'm excited to be a part of it. And also, just excited to learn from everybody who's participating in the event. So my specialty is credit. I'm going to focus in my presentation on business credit, which is credit for your small business. A lot of people, when they start a side gig, they don't always put some of these things in place that if they do, as they grow their business, or if they decide, hey, I'm ready to quit my job, it's going to be my full-time business, or if they grow it to the point where they can get financing, if they have these things in place, it makes it a lot easier to do that. So I want to help you sort of build that foundation. And then as your business grows, you won't have to worry about these things.
Absolutely. So what will you be sharing at the Side Gig Con virtual conference?
I'm going to talk primarily about how to build business credit and how to do it as efficiently and quickly as possible. There's a lot of information out there about business credit, and I feel like some of it makes it almost seem like business credit is the goal, but it's not the goal, right? Having a good credit score is great, but the goal is to help your business get the financing it needs when it needs it and to be prepared for that. And really the goal is to build your business. So bring in the income, pay for the gas, pay for those other expenses, grow your business, whatever it is that you want to do, or even turn it into a full-time business. So we'll really break this down to make it as simple and quick and efficient as possible so that you can get that checked off your list and keep on growing your side gig into the business that you want.
And why is it important for people to attend this conference?
The conference is phenomenal for anyone who has a side gig that really wants to maximize the income that they're earning from their side gig. I've been self-employed many times over the years, and I'm currently full-time self-employed. I was also a dualpreneur for many years where I had full-time jobs and also, had these projects on the side that earned income. And, I think like Sonia said, whichever way you want to do it, whether you want to just have the side gig continue or whether you're hoping to turn it into a full-time business, you're going to get so many good pieces of advice from this conference and so much good networking. And that's really what I would say take advantage of. That I found last year, the Hop-In app was so good for networking with other attendees and building those connections that you never know where they're going to lead. But if you, if you start building and nurturing those network connections, they will come in handy. And of course, if you're already signed up, connect with me on the app. If you're not, once you do get signed up, connect with me on the app because I always love to meet and talk to other entrepreneurs.
Absolutely. And what is one quick tip you can give to people with side hustles or side gigs?
I think building on what, Sonia talked about, she was talking about finding your audience. And I would say building some basic foundational steps at the very beginning. So, and I'll give you a quick example. Let's say you do end up getting laid off from that corporate job or whatever job you have. If you've taken that side gig and let's say you set it as an official business. So maybe you have an LLC, maybe you set up a S Corp, or maybe you just went ahead and filed a name for your business with your state, but you have an official start date. 2 years down the line, you leave your job, you lose your job, whatever. That 2 years in business, even if you weren't earning a lot of revenue, is really helpful when it comes to getting financing for your business because it shows you're established. So building these little foundational steps that we're going to talk about in my session will help you down the road, regardless of whether where you decide to take that side gig.
Right. And this is how to build your business credit the legal way, because there's a lot of scams online and
Yes.
PPP loans and people going to jail. We're not talking about that.
Inexpensively, legally, and totally legit. Absolutely. Absolutely.
Well, thank you so much. I'm looking forward to your talk. It's going to be very informative, and I'm excited about the Side Gig Con. And everybody that's listening, if you want to learn more about building your credit the right way, make sure you register at sidegigcon.com. Thank you so much, and I'll see you Thursday. And so we have one more speaker coming up that is on our lineup that we're going to talk to. Vaughn. Mr. Vaughn is going to tell us about life insurance. And I see you are on the road. You are on the move.
I am. I am. I had a great, long, unexpected appointment that went longer than expected, but it was well. So I get in. I get in where I fit in.
Well, we are still happy to see you. So introduce yourself and your business to everybody.
My name is Vaughn Showell. I am the CEO and Chief Financial Strategist for Blue Corp Financial Services, where we fundamentally educate and help entrepreneurs and individuals with retirement planning, taking advantage of tax-free income strategies when it comes to retirement, evaluating current retirement plans, 401ks, IRAs, and those without pensions. We help set up those pension plans as well as Social Security evaluations to ensure that you don't run out of money when you retire.
Awesome. So what will you be sharing at the Side Gig Con virtual conference?
Well, I'll be sharing the secrets of tax-free income strategies, how to create a retirement plan using indexing, crediting strategies, and infinite banking strategies to create income at retirement, or just income to invest into yourself in the future, be it your children, your family, or a business.
Okay. So I said life insurance, but that's really not life insurance. It's more about retirement.
We'll
Or does
see.
it all go together?
We'll see. See that's the thing. It's about financial intelligence. Life insurance is the foundation of tax-free income solutions. The IRS and the government has written guidelines and guidance that allows people to take advantage of life insurance plans while they're living. And there are a lot of different terms for them, between infinite banking, banking on yourself, key employee policies, buy-sell agreements. These are high-level insurance plans that have been around for years. That this information has not been exposed to us on the ground level. So therefore, the education, the intelligence behind what life insurance is, what it can do for our community, it's a toddler. And there's a movement right now, letting people know or how to take advantage of what's been taken advantage of for the past 50 years. So you're exactly right that life insurance is a big part of retirement planning and strategies that have been done for a very long time.
Okay, so why is it important for people to attend this conference and get this information?
Well, knowledge is power. And the more we know, the better we will be. And I think that the information that they will receive from this conference will empower people to have a different behavior or mindset when it comes to preparing for the day where you don't want to work as much as you work now. You want more freedom in your life. And having this information and this encouragement is going to be an eye-opening experience that Side GigCon has a platform on that will allow you and these viewers and listeners to prepare their businesses in a manner of how to work for them versus working for the business.
And having this information, maybe we can eliminate some GoFundMe's and fried fish plate sales.
You hit the nail on the head on that one. Life insurance has really put families on the map. Not just to bury them, but if people love their family members, if you love your wife, if you love your husband, if you love your kids, you leave them enough money not just to bury yourself, but also to get education, to start a business, to excel to the next level. Because in our community, unfortunately, it's a mindset that we are lacking because of lack of knowledge, because of lack of information. But this has been a play going on for generations and generations, and it's created millionaires and billionaires.
Absolutely. So, what is one quick tip you can give to people who have side hustles or side gigs?
The one quick tip I can give everybody is sit down tonight with a pen and paper and write down how much money you're gonna have 20 years, 30 years from now. And if it's not enough to live on, you gotta tune in tomorrow or this weekend on Side Gig Con.
All right. Well, we know a lot of them listening don't have it. So, you better start registering now. SideGigCon.com. So, you ought to sold 50 tickets with that one. So thank you very much. Get home safely, and we'll see you Thursday.
Hey, thanks for your time. Thank you. See you on Thursday. Have a good night.
All right. So the website again is sidegigcon.com. The event starts Thursday virtual, and then Friday, if you are in Atlanta, you should definitely attend in person. And so we are going to have the founder of the event, Tarra Jackson, join us to tell us more about it in its entirety. Hey.
Hey, boo. Hey. What's going on, Shanice?
So I had a good time talking to the speakers. I'm excited about the event.
Yeah, I'm excited that you are hosting. Thank you for giving me a break today and talking to the speakers. Um, Jerry and Sonia will be virtual on Thursday, and Vaughn will actually be in Atlanta live at the Rice Building on Friday. And so, those of you that have virtual passes, you'll be able to see both days. And those of you that are going to be in person at the mastermind, you'll have access to the virtual as well as be connected in person with all of the experts that are going to be there as well. So I am super excited about the whole weekend starting on Thursday.
Absolutely. And tell us why this virtual event is more than just a Zoom meeting. It's a bit more sophisticated than that.
Yeah, so if you've ever attended a virtual event with Essence or with any of the major players out there, they use a platform called Hopin. And Hopin is not a Zoom. It is more sophisticated. So if you think about going to an in-person event, you have a main stage, you have sessions, you have opportunities to network one-on-one with people, you have exhibitor areas that you can go in and talk to the exhibitors and learn about the exhibitors. And so the Hopin platform is that in-person experience on a virtual environment. So in the comfort of your own home, you can experience an in-person feel. You'll have the main stage. You'll have technical support in the sessions. You'll be able to network one-on-one with other attendees and actually see them and talk to them through the video. And then you'll be able to learn about all of the exhibitors, the speakers, the sponsors, the exhibitors in the expo area. You can buy from them. You can learn more about them. You can schedule consultations. So that is what's different about Side GigCon versus other virtual events. Most of them, they use the platform of Zoom, but this one, we want to make it a little bit more intimate, a little bit more fun as far as interaction. And it has an app. So you can utilize the Hopin app on your smartphone. You can watch the whole conference through your smartphone, through your laptop, through your tablet, through your computer, whether you're at work, whether you're home, whether you're in your car, whatever. You can still participate, listen to the speakers, learn from them. And if you're doing it virtually, you can do all 2 days. If you're in the Atlanta area, you would want to be in the place. We're going to do it at the most logical place we can think of, which is the Russell Innovation Center for Entrepreneurs in Atlanta, Georgia, right across from the historic Pascal's restaurant. And so it just only made sense to do it there to support, because it's an awesome incubator for entrepreneurs. And you can learn about how you can get resources and assistance for your side business at the location as well.
Well, there you have it. SideGigCon.com. Get your tickets now. The price will go up Wednesday. So get your tickets as soon as possible. It's going to be an amazing event. We talked to three very good speakers today. I'm really excited. Really, I'm excited to hear them speak. And we're going to speak to more speakers tomorrow.
Yep. Yep, we're going to
So,
talk to a few more speakers tomorrow. If you want to learn more about the speakers, go to sidegigcon.com, click on speakers, and you can view all of the speakers that are there as well.
well, all right. Well, we will see you Thursday for sidegigcon.com. I'm Shanice Lewis. And make sure you follow me on all social media platforms at Shanice Lewis. And we'll see you this week at SideGigCon 2022. Thanks for tuning in. Bye bye.